Всім привіт! Продовжуємо проходити Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. І минулого разу я вже так давно не грав, що забув, що було минулого разу. Хеллоуенна. Так, дай Бог пам'яті. Ага. Я згадав, напевно, ми хотіли виконати завдання по відлюднику. Але заїхав я кудись не туди. Так, ну, поїхали. Дивлюсь, Аню, ти сьогодні цілий день в цей хаус фліпер граєш. Вже там, напевно, збудувала такий будинок.
Lord be with you. Could you tell me where we are?
Так. Тобто на цю сторону. Цих замовлень купа, да? Ну-ка.
Nice one.
Понятно.
Go. Quick. No. Can't leave now. Go.
Знову я заїхав в якийсь.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ось це тут, напевно, я зараз.
Could this be the saltpeter pit Crazel's looking for? And I'm supposed to taste it. Cold saltpeter, not cold. Just raw.
О, господи. А тут і наступне завдання дають. А, вон я де. Ну вообще, прекрасно. Ну добре, раз вже наступне завдання тут, то... М. М. Та ну нафіг. Я повинен це куштувати. What?
Look at me. I'm a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
Ой, я лінію грабаря походу відмінив тим, що знайшов цю яму. Ну і добре. Тим краще. Не дуже то і хотілося в ці справи влазити.
Quick.
Так.
Die. Whoa, whoa. Huh. A horse? What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look.
А, до речі, в цьому були вже приміщені.
A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herds boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
З цієї сторони. Сундук. Ми його відчиняли. Чи точніше ключ. Хоч я вже його брав, але він знову тут є, тому нехай буде. Так, ну тепер ми можемо їхати до відлюдника. Тут він, в принципі, неподалік можна і пройтись. Треба тільки пригадати, де саме він Де це захований він? До речі, а що з ними?
How is life here?
I cannot complain, except about Bohush's health. We have food to eat, no rain here, and no one can find us. I just miss my family some, but then I remembered that I'm here because...
Це ж мені треба, здається, розповісти, да, про те, що вони тут. Чи щось таке, я вже не пам'ятаю. Так. Зараз потемніє. Ага, ось тут. Десь я вийшов на його слід. Хочеться знайти його до того, як потемніє. Здається, ага, да, ось. Може цей відлюдник він, точніше. Ага, ну по суті, походу, да.
Judging by what I've heard about you, you're a bit fishy, Hermit.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of talk about you in the village. They say you've made a pact with the devil, and are summoning demons from hell.
Old wives' tales. What do I care about such nonsense?
Well, but supposing it isn't nonsense.
Of course it is.
The apparition was seen by the conciliatory cross at night.
Old wives' tales.
I went to take a look, and it really is askew. But it wasn't magic that Hellspawn was wielding. It was a shovel. There was a hiding place beneath the cross. And the man digging there at night didn't have time to put the cross back in the right position.
By all the saints! So someone was digging there. What has that to do with me?
There was a brand new cloak of the Knights of the Cross in the hiding place. It's clear that the man doing the digging hid it there, maybe to cover up who he really is, and what he's planning.
I still don't know what you want from me. What have I got to do with some cloak?
I found some pretty interesting documents of the Order.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I reckon you do, Ambrose. According to one of the documents, you were appointed Seneschal of the Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Or are you going to tell me it was some other Ambrose?
I'm not going to tell you anything. I don't know anything about any documents.
A few nights ago, a herdsboy saw a black horseman ride into Apollonia. He thought it was an apparition, but I think a demon would have known the road to Apollonia and wouldn't have spun round and round at the crossroads like a top.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I found a black horse stabled in a pen here, in the woods below the rocks. A well-fed, healthy horse, black as charcoal. The man who rode on it wasn't an apparition. Or the devil.
Why are you telling me all this? For God's sake! Stop this nonsense right now.
The man who took things from the hiding place can't have been some chance thief. Because he left a purse full of coin there.
So keep the groschen, lad, and stop pestering me. It's nothing to do with me.
That's enough. I think there are enough fishy things going on around you for me to tell the bailiff. But you're in luck. All I'm after is that broken sword. So, come clean.
You're wide of the mark. But in the end, maybe you could help me.
What do you want help with, Ambrose?
I'm not Ambrose. He died some time ago. I am Conrad, Knight of the Cross with the Red Star.
What are you doing in the hermit's hut then?
In Prague, I got into a...
Блін, а я ж так
serious
думаю,
dispute.
він не
Ambrose was the
схожий
only
на
person who
того.
could help me. That's why I
Капець.
came to see him.
I'm guessing that the diabolical horseman scaring people round these parts was you.
That was not my intention, believe me.
Ambrose is dead, you say? How did it happen?
He was an old man. Unfortunately, he was already at death's door when I found him.
And you had nothing to do with his death?
Of course not. Ambrose was my friend. I'd known him for 20 years. He was a good member of the Order, and an outstanding teacher.
Ambrose was a member of your order.
More than a member. He was the Seneschal, second in rank only to the Grand Master. He served the Order for many years before getting into a dispute with the Prague chapter and the Inquisition. Then he had to disappear. I was the only one to know where to look for him. But I came too late. All he managed to tell me was his last wish.
You scared the life out of Gerda from Troskovitz that night. What were you doing there?
Ambrose had a hiding place beneath the cross where he kept things from his past.
I found some documents there from the Knights of the Cross. But Ambrose clearly wasn't interested in them. So what did he send you to get?
He sensed that death was coming for him. He wanted me to help settle his affairs. And he also longed to hold his old sword in his hands one last time. I went to his hiding place that very night. But by the time I got back, Ambrose was dead. I put the blade on his grave in place of a cross.
So the sword is on Ambrose's grave. Will you tell me where I can find it?
You want to disturb his rest?
I just want the sword, that's all. It's no use to him now.
All right. I'll tell you where his grave is if you fulfill Ambrose's last wish instead of me. I can't do it.
All right. What am I supposed to do?
Listen carefully, then. There's an old widow called Margaret living in the village. Take this cross to her, and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Give her the cross, and I'll tell you where you can find the sword. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
А я ж то думаю, дивлюсь на нього, бляха, та це ж взагалі не той чувак. Він лежав, він ледь дихав, він там щось... Якийсь скуйовджений був. Загалом... Загалом. Що в пещері? Ні. Це якась інша, я не знаю. хотілося б запитати, чому він сам цього зробити не може.
Quick! Go! Whoa! Whoa! God!
Опять ти.
Eyes deceive me, or is it Henry again? Stop for a while, my good man.
Давай.
Stop fooling around.
You're beginning to make me nervous. What are the odds of that? We meet again. Riddler Barley. The very same. And I have a new riddle. I'm curious to hear what you have up your sleeve today. I'll tell you. But first, we have to decide what's at stake. You solved the last riddle, and I lost the bet. Let me try my luck again. All right. Let's bet. Tell me what your riddle is, then. Listen close. A bailiff has 12 men join up for service one day. The bailiff was glad, but soon discovered that he didn't have enough gear for them in the armory. So those 12 men filed onto the square for the next morning's roll call. 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not to have either a helmet or armor? Can you repeat it for me? A bailiff has 12 men join up for service one day. The bailiff was glad, but soon discovered that he didn't have enough gear for them in the armory. So those 12 men filed onto the square for the next morning's roll call. 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not to have either a helmet or armor?
Здається, що 5.
Can you... The bailiff was glad, but soon so those 12 men filed onto the square for the next morning's roll call. 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not to have either a helmet or armor?
6 з них з'явились в обладунках. 4 в шоломах. Але тільки в 3 із них були й обладунки, і шоломи. What? Шестеро з них з'явилось в обладунках. 4 в шоломах. Я вообще не понимаю. А обладунок включает в себя шолом? Але тільки в 3 із них були й обладунки, і шоломи. Тобто, шестеро були в обладунках, но без шоломів. Четверо в шоломах. Але тільки в 3 із них були четверо плюс 3, 5, 6, 7. Шестеро з них з'явились в обладунках. Четверо в шоломах. 6, 4. Это 9. 10. Але тільки в 3 із них були і обладунки, і шоломи. Тобто їх 13. Ну, значить, але тільки в 3 із них були і обладунки, і шоломи. Але тільки в 3 із них. Із них це із кого? Ну, я понял, что их 12 было. Тільки в 3 із них були і обладунки, і шоломи. 3 із них. Это із кого? Блядь. Логика, конечно, не мое вообще. Так, із 12 шестеро з'явилось в обладунках. Четверо шолома. Але тільки в 3 із них були й обладунки. Ага. Але тільки в 3 із них були й обладунки і шоломи. То есть. В чем суть вопроса? Я уже забыл. Тепер скажи, скільки бідолах залишилося і без шолома, і без обладунків? Скільки бідолах без шолома і без обладунків? Ну, сколько? 3 получается. Ой, 2, 3. 3. 3. Ах, хуй его знает. Наверное, 3.
Three.
Oh, no, you overcount. But not to worry. No one is born a master. Not in my experience, anyway.
I'm afraid I must be going.
Me too. God be with you.
Не знаю. Сука, не люблю эти задачи ебучие.
Good evening. What do you need?
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What is the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad, thank you. But not here. We must go to the graveyard. That's where my curse lies.
Let's go then. There's no time to waste.
Here it is.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me, are you afraid of the dead?
It's the living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonorable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Did you see it? Were you there?
No, but I believed my Vashek. He would never have lied to me. It pained him till the day he died, and he lived in fear of Jan's brother creeping up behind him one day and taking his revenge. In the end, that fear ate him up from inside.
Why didn't Ambrose avenge his brother Jan's death? He must have realized that you two were involved in it.
He went away to Prague and joined an order of knights. He didn't want revenge, most likely. He let us live in peace.
But then he came back and became a hermit in Apollonia. It never occurred to you that it was him?
No. His name was Adam before, but he changed it to Ambrose. Besides, he got old. And I don't go to the cliffs much.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank you. The Lord will pay you back 100-fold. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation.
Да, вот это задачка. Сейчас гробарь придет, мне как пиздюлей даст. Ого. Какой кущ красивый.
A spade.
Три кости.
Amen.
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have on your conscience. But rest in peace. I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but...
Amen.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world, but in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, and deliver us from evil. Amen.
Сделали мы доброе дело.
God in heaven, grant poor Jan eternal salvation. So many years in unconsecrated ground, and I blamed myself. Thank you. May God reward you, lad. I'd given up all hope.
I understand. A sin like that is a hard cross to bear.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
It's all right now. You did the right thing. Everything else is beyond the law of man.
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want anyone to hear about all this, right?
Well, if you... Will you keep it to yourself?
I don't want anything. And I won't tell anyone.
Thank you. My nephew is a tailor and he knows a thing or two about alchemy. If you ever need anything from him, I'll put in a word for you. God be with you, Henry.
Ну і хорошо. Виконали це завдання. Переночуем и с утра поедем
Quick!
дальше. Трохи от меня воняет, надо постирать одежду.
God be with you, Henry. How can I help you?
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time. And what can I get for you? Yuck. Ugh, what the hell is that? Ugh, you stink like a wet dog.
Я? Да я постирал одежду. Как я могу вонять? Нема у меня такого эффекта вроде.
Lord be with you. There. It looks better already.
Beer on the table.
Так. Ну что ж, поехали обратно сейчас к этому нашему відлюднику.
Beautiful horse.
Это не ты со мной? А, нет, Дризни, это не он. Думал, это может и рыцарь, который бабки зарабатывает тем, что бьется с другими. Хотел ему пиздюлей навешать.
Quick! Whoa!
Жебра. Не хочешь со мной поговорить?
Christ, what a day.
Сильно на меня Грабар обиделся.
Have you heard any news?
There's something new every day.
Do you know what happened with the bodies from near the pond? Tankard, Conrad.
Who?
Well, you wouldn't know their names. A couple of soldiers that fell there. Where are they buried?
Oh, I remember them. They all ended up in a pit together right by the cemetery. All I got was a yellow waffen rock for the effort. Getting them out of there was a grind. They was well fed. You could tell right away they was from better parts than this here county.
Yeah, you're right. They're a long way from home.
Not to worry. Earth is earth, wherever it is.
Are you and the herb woman related? You both look, well, really old.
We're not related. We both got some years behind us, and we both unclean in our own ways. That's all we have in common. Different herb women came to me from time to time for hangman's nooses or nails from the gallows. What they do with them is their own business. I'm just a trader. But Bozhena ain't like the others. She's an honest herb woman who only heals with herbs and prayers. Do you know why they chased her out of town?
I do. On account of Yakesh's son.
There's a place called Limbus Infantium. Make sure you never send anyone there. Not even by accident, like Bozhena did with Yarushek.
Well, I don't think I'll be going into the midwifery trade, but I get you.
God be with you.
Он перезахоронил наших этих воинов, которые погибли сначала. Или я неправильно его понял? Ну, я их могил не вижу, не знаю. Ну ладно. Бляха, опять я заблукал, ну. А, вот. Какие-то похожие уже.
Quick!
О,
Whoa! Whoa!
полосы, типа, которых мне надо выгнать. Которых я еще не выгнал. Взять просто их перерезать по старой памяти, да и все.
Here's some money so a poor wayfarer can buy himself an ale.
How much would that be?
Well, let's say everything you have.
Will this be enough? That's all I have.
That's all. You want me to risk you myself? Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I had this here.
It's a trap. What the?
Help! I'm being attacked!
Show your stuff.
Падлы, блядь.
We're going to gut you,
Там,
you
бля.
horse.
А, блядь. Сука, как его биться? Я уже просто забыл, честно. О, Господи Иисусе. Блядь. Ну, это просто не поиграл, сколько, неделю я. Я уже, блядь, забыл, как махать своим мечом. Ёбан-бобан, блядь. Вроде блокируешь, блядь, оно нихуя не блокирует. Что это такое? Да я уже их забыл, эти удары, честно.
Whoa!
Как их запомнить? Где этот грабарь, блин, надо с ним хоть диалог этот провести.
Greetings. Have you that? Do you know? Oh, are they getting? Not.
Are you?
We're diff. What? But do you?
I do.
They're not.
Farewell, my friends.
Пиздец, блядь. Честно, аж зло берет. От вот этого вот, то, что я
Quick!
нажимаю, оно нихуя не работает.
Quick!
Ой, блядь.
Whoa!
Опять. Опять 28.
Stop, or I'll ram my blade into your gut. I want everything. We're under attack. What the? Why me?
Да ёп.
Kill you.
Давай. Фух. Правда, я не спас потерпевшего. Але, ну, що поділаєш. селянина не врятував. Такс. Окей. Поїхали вже заберемо цей меч. Це десь не тут. What happened?
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis, peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Salva Regina,
My God.
Mater misericordiae.
Hey, fella!
Vita,
Listen!
procedor est
We
spes
need
nostra.
help!
Salva, Ave Maria, gratia plena.
What happened?
We are Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Good brothers in Christ. I'll explain everything, but there's no time now. We have to act fast.
Sancta Maria,
Our brother Klesgen is dying. The crazy
ora pro
fool
nobis,
shot him. Help us.
peccatoribus,
Virgin Mary.
nunc et in
Mother
hora
of
mortis
God.
nostrae.
Mary.
Salva.
All right, we'll have a quiet talk. What happened?
If you're going to see the hermit, be warned. The man in the hut is just pretending to be the hermit. His name is Conrad, and he's a fraud and a murderer. The Inquisition paid him to murder our Grandmaster Zdeněk in Prague. Fortunately, God did not let him carry out the crime. But 2 of our brothers were killed by Conrad when they tried to detain him.
And I see a third one will soon join them.
He was just about to flee from here as well. We took him by surprise, but he had time to grab that damned crossbow and shoot Klesgen. By the Virgin Mary, help us. We have to catch him.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis.
Did Conrad really want to flee?
Yes, we stopped him at the last moment. He almost got away, but we surrounded him.
Procedor est spes.
You're a knight of an order.
Yes, I am Brother Arnold, a Knight of the Cross with the Red Star. And these are brothers Sibald and Nicholas. You are too late to make the acquaintance of Brother Klesgen, I'm afraid.
Дайте я йому помогу,
We
может я
take care of
помогу.
the sick in infirmaries throughout the land. But we can't help our brother. You have to help us, while there's still time.
Why should I get mixed up in it?
I'll pay you. We just need to distract Conrad's attention. That's all. Otherwise, we won't have a chance against his crossbow in that gorge.
Et benedictus fructus ventris Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis.
That swine tried to deceive me. He mustn't get away.
God, thank you. Try to get close unseen and set fire to the haystack on the right-hand side of the yard. Then his crossbow will be useless. But do it quickly, before he gets away.
Merieribus.
No.
Et benedictus fructus ventris tu, Iesus. Sancta Maria.
Он на поготове, да. Стрелять.
Hey, stop right there. Halt, or I'll shoot.
Wait, Conrad! It's me, Henry!
Don't move a muscle, I mean it.
I talked to the widow, Margaret. I did what you wanted.
I'm afraid the circumstances have changed.
What's going on here?
I don't want to kill you. Go away.
I can help you. Let's talk.
All right. But make it quick. And no sudden movement. What do you want?
You wanted to run off and break our agreement.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Why do they want to kill you?
Why? They want to silence me. I had proof of our Grandmaster's Denyek's treachery. But they are blind. They refuse to believe me.
What about the murders? Did you really kill 2 brothers of the Order?
I had to defend myself. I'd be dead if I hadn't killed them.
Where can I find Ambrose's broken sword?
It's not far. At the edge of the meadow up there are 2 entangled birch trees. There's a grave beneath them, and the sword is on the grave.
That's all I need to know.
There's no time to go into it. Sorry, young man. You got mixed up in a game of high stakes, and there's no way back.
That's the only thing you're right about, you lying bastard.
I guessed you'd show your true colors. As you wish, fool. Bella res est mori. In lecto suo.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Погнали нахуй.
Slice him up! You got it.
Christ, that stings. At least it stopped the bleeding.
What about our deal?
Ave Maria, gratia plana.
You owe me something, knight.
You're right. Conrad was one of the best swordsmen of the Order. We wouldn't have stood a chance without you. Here's your silver.
What was it actually about?
I shouldn't tell you. But since you helped us, Conrad was paid by the Inquisition to kill our Grand Master, Zdeněk of Prague. He failed by the grace of God. But while fleeing from the commandery, the treacherous villain killed 2 of our brothers.
Conrad was working for the Inquisition.
Yes. When Archbishop Olbrum suddenly died a year ago, the Inquisition began to plot against our order and the king and to support the papal curia.
That is high politics indeed.
Sinners. They only care about money and power, the lot of them. We knights seek salvation in helping the poor and suffering. We are not murderers.
What did Conrad want here?
The local hermit Ambrose was his long-standing ally. He was seneschal of our order some years ago, but he transgressed and fled from Prague. But why Conrad was pretending to be his dead friend, I have no idea. Maybe he thought it would help him evade justice.
Our accounts are settled. Everything that happened here, I'll keep to myself. Farewell, Arnold.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritus Sancto. Amen.
Ой, ви на приватній території. Та ну нафиг. Так, что у него тут здорового есть? А, ничего нет.
You can't be here. Hey, what are you doing? Conrad was my brother. I'll take care of it.
Окей. Ну, ухожу, ухожу.
Get going right now.
Окей.
That's it. Go now.
Куда? А, вот. Не знаю, тамплиеры это... Не, это не тамплиеры. Тамплиеры ж... Немного... Ой, помер этот. Что поделать? Так, окей. Где там этот меч? Могила відлюдника. Где-то тут.
Whoa, whoa. Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here.
Вот.
Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
А ну-ка. Посмотрим, или он своей смертью умер. А, мы не увидим, так. Боже, а зачем же я его откопал в таком случае, если ничего тут не сделать? Нарушил его покой. Амен, 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 амен. Все. Все. Я теперь возобновил его покой. Так.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Все, можем смело возвращаться.
Quick!
До Коваля.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse. Go! Keep it up.
Greetings to you.
Доброго дня. Наконец-то я
It looks better already.
поем.
I apologize.
Без казанов сейчас съем. Так, теперь нам надо Тахов. Чтобы поехать в Тахов, нам надо... Столько этих на карте дорог. Очень сложно. Ориентироваться. Але ми спробуємо.
Quick! Whoa!
Что это такое? Найманес.
What are you doing here?
Searching for treasure.
I was being serious.
What do you mean? I've got this here treasure map, and I'm looking for gold.
Oh, don't be shy. Let me see it.
And why would I do that? So you can pinch it?
I only want to help. I know these parts. What if you're looking in the wrong place entirely?
Well, you could be right. Fuck it. Here, take a look. But give it right back.
Мапа скарбів друга.
So what's it gonna be?
Тебе ошукали.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you've been deceived.
What?
This is no map. I've seen a fair few in my time, and this is just a bunch of scribbles.
What? But how can you tell?
Well, I thought it was odd just from the parchment it was scrawled on. It's very delicate, and the lines... It looks like no map I've ever seen. Sorry.
Fuck. You might as well keep it then.
Ну, как-то так. На самом деле там нормальные каракули, как бы, но... Зачем ему той скарб? Что он пропьет его в таверне, а мы хоть на доброе дело какое-то его используем. В пусти сыграем, например. Был бы покер, я бы на покер поставил. Опа, драка намечается.
Enough, damn it! Now you're going to get it.
Так, я ставлю на зеленого. С красной шапкой. Он хорошо валит. Он еще ни одного не пропустил. На.
And stay
Ой-ой-ой.
down, you fucking idiot.
Хорош, хорош.
Greetings.
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Виконайте та віддайте меча. Уху-ху. Ну, окей. Сейчас только фартук одену. Ой, это не то. Так, а где моя лишка? Что я потерялся? Так, собака, успокойся. Вот так.
Can't even manage as simple a job as minding a few sheep. And the laundry on top of everything. All that work for nothing.
Peculiar things are happening. First the maypole, then this. I can't.
Так. Меч відлюдника. Погнали.
Good to see you.
Burning. This is gonna take a while yet.
Christ almighty.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Меч із столецької сталі.
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
Так. Ну и отлично.
This could use some repair. Let's talk about the prop.
Well,
What would you say?
you really won't convince... Very well, then. Thank you, Henry. And come again.
Show me.
Все, он у нас уже нас готов взять на свадьбу, так что... Так что огонь.
Take care, then. And thanks for nothing.
Посмотрим, что у меня по характеристикам. Поки ви стоїте на місці, ваша енергія та ситість зменшується набагато повільніше. Хай буде. Непомітність. Ви навчилися дуже вправно і непомітно нишпорити по гаманцях чи зламувати замки. На відстані взагалі ніхто нічого не побачить. Швидкі пальці. Іде, хай буде. Бій, комбо, посилення, репутація. Так, тут все. Такс.
Good day. What will it be?
What's new around here?
Nothing new. It's quiet here, fortunately.
What about the bridge behind the Jellyop's Tavern? Taking their time. We could block it with sand and rock.
Christ! And me.
Stop that whistling! You're behaving like a child. Christ! What's the whole...
God!
Ну, якщо щось цікаве, то я читаю. Так. Що далі будемо виконувати? Заборонений плід. А, до речі, це ж ми якраз цю селітрову яму і для цього квесту виконували. Шукали. Окей. Так, до речі, у нас є пара книг. Хотілося б їх глянути. Бревіаріум Романум. Кожний християнин має звертатися до Господа у своєму житті та молитві. Має він возносити хвалу Господу нашому якнайчастіше і робити це щирою молитвою, бо це Господь наш на початку часів створив світ і людину, і все живе за своїм образом і подобою. І прийме він вірних та праведних у своє небесне королівство перед часом останнього суду. Слідуй життям святих і читай про подвиги їхні, щоби направити кроки свої до спасіння, а не до вічного прокляття в полум'ї пекельному. У псалмах шукай повчання про себе самого, бо знай, хто до Бога звертається до себе, бо не може бути щирої молитви без душі, не може бути душі без істини Божої. Так, а як ця книга підписана? Бреварій містить псалми, молитви та життя святих, і тому є неоціненним помічником у спасінні душ кожного християнина, який вміє читати. Настанова святого Дісмоса. Це щось те, чого я не читав. Тому самий час якраз. Так. Окей. Ще в крадійстві отримали навичку. Бал для покращення. Так, якщо вас розшукують за злочин, ви отримаєте +3 до сили. Коли ви б'єтесь одноручною зброєю, ваші удари заведуть на 10 більше. Підшивка. Якщо вам не вдасться успішно вийти через комірку з дверима під час міні-гри крадіжки, ви нічого не вкрадете, але жертва не помітить спроби. Після використання риса на 3 хвилини стає недоступною. Хай буде. Так, куди нам далі їхати? Знову ж таки, повертаємося до цього питання. До речі, тут є завдання з загарбниками. Подбайте про те, щоб половці не повернулися, поговоріть з половцями в їхньому таборі. Люди в Тресковицях одностайні в думці щодо половців, але чи справді всі вони такі погані? Я подав їжу половцям, як мене попросила корчмарчка. На вигляд, вони досить доброзичливі. Ми розібралися з тими баламутами, тож половці можуть піти собі з миром. Я говорив із Войтиком, той хоче позбутися половців навіки. Я дістався табору половців. Войтик хоче, щоб я зробив так, аби половці більше не з'являлися в Тресковицях. Я поки не знаю, як цього домогтися. Слід поговорити з ватажком половців Ванчуком, а що як він виявиться розсудливим і ми зможемо домовитись. Ну, от, я думаю, що це той варіант, який... А чого вони так далеко? Я щось думав, що вони ось тут. Виявляється, вони не тут. Ну, добренько, добренько. Я не знаю, може, ну, якщо я зможу з ними домовитись, то я не хочу. Щоб була драка. Нащо нам ці драки? Так, коняку сюди. В гараж. І я з ними драки не буду вести, але я б на них, знаєш, як пішов. Я би просто вночі б їх перерізав, да і все. На що мені мучитись, правильно? Так. Є у вас що поїсти,
Bless
ні?
you, Henry.
God bless you.
I hate sleeping.
О, хоч поїсти можу. Приємно. Так. Що, далі будемо виконувати, напевно, завдання цього млинаря. Цікаво, що в тій голові. Тому поїдемо. Хочу зробити собі, як в Майнкрафті, цього. Як цього здорового болдуя. Голема. Голема з борошна. В Майнкрафті теж можна зробити голема, який буде охороняти твою територію. Але то Майнкрафт. Це реальне життя.
Go! My God. That was...
Hey, fellow.
Go!
Так, у мене, до речі, тут якісь завдання з'явились нові. Цікаво буде їх чекнути також. Типове середньовіччя. Чуваки на деревах висять, корови мукають, коні бігають. Страшне життя. Хоча і має свою романтику якусь.
God bless you.
God bless, sir. Greetings to you.
Ну да.
Good thing you're here, Henry. I've got something for you.
Кого ще вбити?
Not this time. It's from the charcoal burners. They said you spared them, and they wanted to pay you back. It's not much, but it's all they could scrounge up.
I didn't expect that at all. I thought I'd never see them again.
See? Folk can surprise you.
Do you know who's next?
Well, if you've got the time, I know where you can find Johnny the Gob.
I've got time to go after him.
I see.
Look, it seems you're not too keen on getting him. You knew him better than the others, didn't you?
Knew him. Johnny was my right-hand man. Can't even count how many times we saved each other's asses. And now his is in a sling.
What should I bring back this time?
His shield, I reckon. There's no other like it.
Where can I find the gob?
You know what's funny? If I hadn't sent him out on an errand just before you got to Apollonia, you'd have got us both.
Where did you send him?
Just a little ways off, to the bank of Rock Tower Pond. There's an abandoned hut there, from what I've heard. He and his people are still there.
Why did you send him to a hut by the pond?
Another band ambushed a noble's retinue there. We wanted to see if anything got left behind.
I know exactly where it is. I was in that group they attacked.
You were, eh? Then you were bloody lucky to come out of it alive. The ones that attacked you ain't any ordinary footpads. They weren't there for the silver.
What did they want then?
Lord knows, lad. Some higher goal, I reckon. Those types are the worst.
What's the gob like? Tell me about him.
What can I tell you? He's just the best. He's a mountain of a man. A hell of a warrior. Bloody smart, too. But he's too old and too proud to give up on his craft and go and rest on his laurels. I like the bloke. I really do. He deserves to die in peace, with a woman in his arms, not being hunted down like some vermin.
I've heard enough.
Henry, wait. I have a favor to ask of you. You know, Johnny was a stand-up bloke, and it would be a shame to kill him. What's more, he's a fair bit older than me, and he has a bum leg. It would be dishonorable to kill someone like that, you know.
Wait. So you want me to let him go?
Not so loud. I know Samin wants them all dead, but I beg you, don't kill him.
But if I let him live, I risk not only my arse, but yours and his as well.
Aye. But he doesn't deserve the same death as those whoresons Charlie and Kanker. Unlike those other bastards, Johnny never betrayed me. Surely I don't have to explain to you how rare that is among bandits.
Who's this?
For all I know, one footpad is just like another. I don't see any reason why I should spare this one.
You don't know shit, lad. But I ain't gonna beg you on my knees. Do what you want.
Я вообще, блядь, удивлен, что ты тут еще живой ходишь. Скотина такая. Ну, я как бы знаю причину, но... Отпусти, чтобы он дальше грабил, ну, да, неплохо, блядь. Тоже у меня голова грыжая. Ладно. Так, еще тут есть какая-то мини-задача. Ну, эту задачу я знаю, да. Там какие-то скачки надо выиграть или что. Ладно, возьмем это задание тоже, пусть будет у нас.
Good morning, lad.
I thought about those horseshoes you wanted from me.
And? Will you go to the camp to find out more about?
Sure, why not? I could use some horseshoes like that myself.
That's what I like to hear. Take a good look around there. Or try asking someone who's in charge of horses. See you later.
Ага. Подковы. Не гонки, а подковы. Так. Поїхали до млинаря. О, розбійники. Добре, що я на коні.
My, my. We'll have him!
Here you go, hens. Eat up.
Куда он убежал? Чё ты убежал? Стой.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp! Take that fucker out, damn it!
Куда? Что происходит вообще? Куда он бежит? Цей, которого задание я хотел глянуть. От меня не убежишь, Сика. Стой! Да стой! Да, что с ним происходит? Походу под спайсом каким-то или что, я не пойму. Успокойся, успокойся, все, опасность позади. Ладно, может у него утренняя пробежка, как у Стаса по горам. Не знаю. Короче. Интересно, почему у меня поломанная броня показывается. Не понимаю, что я поломал. Ну, вроде все целое. А, сапоги, походу.
God be with you, neighbor.
Good day.
What do you want, you vagabond?
So how's it going?
Good.
Anything new at the mill?
Not really.
Are you still organising
Aye. Do you want to join?
Come on.
Again? All right. But we still have to...
Here's the money.
Good. Farewell.
Show him what for!
My sister could
Through with it!
Oliver! I'm wounded!
I feel quite hungry! Fucking bastard could beat both of you with one hand. There's no escape!
Oh, say, Henry. You battered me pretty good. Here's your money. Enjoy it.
Это было легко. Только делаю вас непрацездатными. Я понял, я походу типа просто могу просто их снова всех на бой вызывать, типа повторно вот это вот все мини-игры, которые я могу, точнее мини-миссии, которые я могу исполнять. Нам это не интересно на данном этапе.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskowitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. Found it on my own in the end, with no help from anyone.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt. I was hoping it'd be closer. All the way to Apollonia. I sent 2 wagons. That should be enough.
What should I do?
This I could mix a barrel and a half.
Crazel, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. Saltpeter will help us create primordial matter, the origin, chaos, materia prima.
God, here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us.
Первые попытки создать штучный интеллект в мире.
Find out where it gets its disposition and power from. Only then will we understand the nature of the shadows.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
I'll skip it, thanks. After tasting saltpeter, I think I'll take a break from my work here at the mill.
As you wish, but don't take too long. We need to continue the work we've started. There's no time to waste.
Так. Балабол гребаный со своими големами. Ну что, придется его слушать. Я ж хочу эту линию закрыть тоже.
You seem like a reasonably educated man, Crazel.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I reckon you know some interesting and useful things. If you share them with me, it'll make it easier to endure all that bullshit you spew.
I'm glad you know what you're getting yourself into. Are you interested in the theory of light, kinetics, or vacuums?
That's a bit too fast for me. What I need is the basics.
I have no time for the basics.
Well, I'll be happy to give you some groschen for your troubles.
All right. But don't forget, this will take some time. Throw in a few coins and I'll teach you whatever you want.
You talk about alchemy like a book. I reckon you could teach me something about brewing potions.
We've been through a lot together, so I'm sure you know that alchemy is a noble and serious science. Let's start with the importance of the ratio of ingredients and the proportion of substances, because every potion is different. Let's get to work. God, looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Так.
I've traveled half the region on account of your saltpeter, so I think it's time you told me something about yourself.
I think by now you know who I am, and what my place in the world is. This is where I stand. And over there is my mill. I'm just an ordinary miller, with an extraordinary interest in the way the world runs.
Well, at least tell me why you've settled in Lower Semi, of all places.
Isn't it obvious? It's the arse end of the world. It's peaceful here. At least it was until you came around and started asking questions.
How about some more advice on sneaking around in Troskowitz?
Advice? For you? You're as nimble as a cat. I can hardly hear you when you move. What else can I teach you? Seems you know everything already.
You flatter me. But still, I'd like to learn something new from you. What should I wear to be inconspicuous?
Something dark and drab would be best. It won't exactly command respect, but at least people won't pay you much attention. Who'd notice someone so shoddily dressed? Just don't go wearing fancy clothes around tramps, or shoddy rags around nobles. You have to be like a ghost that nobody knows about. And a ghost shouldn't get their hands dirty, or bloody for that matter.
I've been known to be a bit noisy. How do I stay quiet?
Only a fool goes robbing in full armor. Better to take off your chainmail before you go climbing through someone else's window. And tread lightly. Not only will you not make a racket, but you just might hear the fella in the other room get up to take a piss.
A weapon in hand won't do me much good, but I feel more confident with it.
Seems like everyone does nowadays. But if you're not looking to draw attention, a dagger in your belt will do just fine. All you need in your hand is a lockpick and a bag for valuables. Well, it's best to keep your hands free. If you get caught where you're not supposed to, neither a dagger nor a lockpick in hand will look too good.
How should I handle light properly?
Most guards and people you meet at night are either blind or drunk. The night is your friend. Stick to where the light doesn't shine. Dark clothing help out as well. And only a complete idiot doesn't put away their torch while robbing. And if you know how, brew yourself a Nighthawk. It tastes like piss, but it'll help you see better and keep you from being seen.
How should I plan a robbery?
Most people have the same routine every day. Pay attention to people's behavior. Who goes where and which way, when they rest and when they go to bed. When are they usually drunk? When you get to know your victim, you'll know when they'll be home and when they won't. And where you're sneaking into someone's house. Try a back window. Don't go for the front door.
That's all. Thanks for the advice. I have a few more questions about thievery.
You know I don't like that ugly word. What do you want to know about the art?
That's all. That's all. What's the next task then, Crazel?
From behind the closed gates of Trotsky come quiet whispers, carried by the wind, all the way here to me in the mill. Do you hear it too?
No. Reckon my ears aren't that good.
Scribe Erezim received a trunk from Prague, and in that trunk was...
The document of Hermes Trismegistos?
No, a book. From an author more venerable than Hermes. It's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance, but the treasure's inside. You might say it's kind of an alchemical cookbook.
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? And in the castle, no less. I'd like to know how I'm supposed to get in there. Trotsky is shut tight.
For some. The gates of Trotsky may appear to be closed to us, mere mortals. But why try to force your way in when there's a person they'll invite in themselves?
What person?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We've got the Samine wedding coming up. I can't wait to try out my new potion against drunkenness there. What about you? You still need to get there?
Certainly. It's why I decided to work for you. Or have you forgotten? I hope your promise still stands.
Of course it does. What do you take me for? Start getting ready. You've almost got a fine outfit, I see. But it still could be a lot better. Ad charisma tuendu. Say a prayer to St. Paul. Maybe he'll send you a few nice things from heaven.
So you'll really get me into that wedding? Am I dreaming?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves.
Whoa, whoa,
We'll
whoa,
have
whoa,
company.
whoa, я еще не
Or to be
готов.
more exact, the two of us will be accompanying a certain person. Me as a friend and host, and you as a bodyguard, loyal servant. Call it what you will.
And who is this mysterious person?
A true lady will come to the wedding with us. Radiant as the morning star, refined as pure gold. All will be stunned by her beauty. And she'll be our lockpick that will find the weak spot in the gate to Trotsky. All it'll take is a little push. And clunk. The lock will open. And the book will be mine.
What weak spot?
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich, because he himself has a weakness for women. Of all the single damsels at the wedding, ours will be the most charming and irresistible for him. Noble or not, he's a mortal man, and he'll start to think with his male member. We will watch as he becomes feverish with lust. Soon, he'll be begging to take our companion to Trotsky. He'll pretend his motives are pure, so she'll be more comfortable. And when the Chamberlain becomes insistent, you, as her personal bodyguard, will accept his offer. Naturally, he'll say you won't leave her side, so you can defend her honor. Once in Trotsky, Ulrich will do everything to get you to leave him alone with her. And that will be your chance.
It sounds suspiciously easy. What's the catch?
I admit there's a certain element here that makes everything more complicated. First, we have to find our gracious lady.
What?
Look, she doesn't have to be a lady per se. We just need a wench with a pretty face. We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume. She doesn't even have to speak. We'll do the talking.
Could Bonnie do it?
She could. The only hitch is everyone and his dog knows her face. Nobody with any sense would let her into the Samine wedding.
So a village girl will do?
I doubt an ordinary village girl would agree to what we're going to ask of her. You can find lots of capable girls at the Zhelyov baths, including some who aren't so well known. It's true, Dorothy can be a bit unpleasant, but you'll be giving her an offer she can't refuse.
Well, the last time I dealt with her getting your disguise washed, she was quite delightful.
You'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows or a small cottage. That should soften her up.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Excellent. You're a talented, likable youngster, like Knight Roland of yore. I have complete faith in you. And don't forget, you're going to need to dress the girl up and make her smell nice so she comes across like a real lady. So, stop off at Troskowitz as well and get her a nice brocade dress and some long-lasting perfume. Minta would be ideal.
Where can I find the dress?
Where do you think? The butcher's? Bartoszek has just the thing in his shop. A beautiful red dress.
Why that dress exactly?
Because red is the color of love and passion. Rich Tyrolean brocade is just begging to be touched. Ulrich won't know where to look. The dress is likely to be pretty expensive, but that's no obstacle for you, right?
Where can I find the perfume?
Emmerich the apothecary might have something. They say he makes some perfume for his wife. Or ask Betty the innkeeper. She may be a god-awful battle axe, but a nice-smelling one. Or get hold of the recipe and make your own Mintha. As an alchemy apprentice, you should be able to manage.
I'll be going then.
Once you've got everything ready for the wedding, we'll meet in front of the fortress gate. There, I'll let our lady in on some other details of our plan. But that won't be for your ears. Anyway, you'll be rehearsing your speech to Lord von Berghoff then, won't you?
I can't wait.
Такс. Ох, и закрутил. Окей. Окей. С чего начать? Начнем мы, наверное, с кочевников. Вот. А после этого попробуем сейчас с ними уладить дела. А все остальное уже будем делать в следующий раз. Потому что чувствую, что меня не хватит на долгую сегодня игру. Так. До кочівників нам, в принципі, не так далеко. Тому поїхали.
Go!
Куча меду. Таке місце цікаве. Але тут нічого немає. О! А є чийсь сховок.
Quick!
There's no escape! Taste my steel!
Ти що?
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Enough! I give up! I surrender! Let me go!
Give me everything you have, and I'll let you go.
All right, easy now. Just
Let me go, and I'll give you everything. Now you're gonna die!
Чё?
For the cross!
Fucker!
Кидай на него, а? Напал на меня
I'll
опять.
show you!
Скотина такая, ну. Всё нахуй. Теперь он точно никому не угрожает. Скажем так. Ублюдок. Так, это он мне отдал эту свою балагу, она мне не нужна. Ну, это к этому приводит бедность. Але що з нього буде, якщо зараз його відпустити? Нічого путнього не буде. Поэтому я решил, что нет ему прощения. Что это за кровяные следы? Приведут ли они нас к чему-то? Может, кому-то нужна помощь? О, Господи Боже. Ну, нет, тут уже кого-то тащили, походу. Братская могила. Ого. Сколько тут могил. Тут 5 могил. Ага, лицарський щит пана Збергова. Ну, загалом, звичайний лут тут. Без будь-яких цікавих секретів. Так, але мені треба буде зараз десь постирати свої речі. Бо я трошки завинявся. До речі, можливо, це та братська могила, про яку казав нам Гробар, але це не точно. Ага, ну ось ця ватага Яна Пики якраз, яка на нас і напала. Так, на переговори до цих їхати. Непостіраним таке собі. Без вибраного білизни. Тут я цього зробити не можу, може десь далі є. Там то ні. Напевно, що немає. Воу. Що ви робите? Біжи, 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 Блін, сука.
Fuck you! Bad luck. Show what you're made of.
Коротше. Це було, звісно, мега круто, як я врятував дівчині життя. Але добре, що я здох і я хоча б не буду тримати це в своїй пам'яті. От. Відверто вже втомився, тому на цьому закінчимо. Уже наступного разу продовжимо далі там. Дякую, Енна, for watching. Дякую там, хто також заходив, дивився. Тому всім на добраніч. See you soon.